Watch Me Talk, episode 9, people. My topic today, dogs. Why I use this topic? Because I own 2 dogs. You're going to see them in the video. They're right beside me, waiting for their snack. Dogs. Man, probably the best domestic animal you can get in your home. I love dogs. They're like children. You let me know if you got dogs in your home and what kind of dogs you got. Because I got a butterfly dogs, papillon, and a mini pincher. My butterfly is like 8-year-old. My pincher is going 2. And they're my babies. I treat these dogs like I treat my children. And that's why you should treat your animals. The way they love you. So a lot of people abuse animals out there and shouldn't have animals in their home. Because they don't know how to treat animals. But my dogs are like a big part of my life. And really love them very, very much. An animal like that, a dog, no. When you're happy, you're sad, or everything like that, man. They sense everything. And it's a good source of alarms. Like, if somebody comes sneak around your home, they'll bark right away. And just by barking, the person sneaking around will leave. Will not think to try to break in or stuff like that because they know there's dogs and they don't know if it's a person in the house. Like, what I'm gonna do, you guys, it's you probably people watch my YouTube channel know my dogs and already saw some videos. But what I do, I buy these snack. Check it out. I'm telling you, if you never tried these, try these. Your dog's gonna freak out. My both dogs freak out on these things. This is a duck tender. They got different company out there. And it's like beef jerky. Alright, let's get some. And yeah, see my dogs. They'll come right on me. Be easier too. Alright, let's get one each. I gave them some today. Oh, look at him, man. Come here, Gizmo. Come here, little baby. This is my little pincher. That's Gizmo. Want to say hi? Say hi. Hey, what's up, everybody? Come subscribe. Come be part of Watch Me Talk. I'm Gizmo. I'm 2-year-old soon. And I'm so cute. Yeah, that's Gizmo. And let's get the big one. The big one. Let the big one come here. Come here, Gizmo. My big one is Gringo. And you're gonna laugh why I gave him this name. We're not Mexican, nothing like that. And I got nothing in Mexican. Don't take it as racist. If everybody watched that movie, Here Comes the Gringo with Mel Gibson, it's a pretty good movie. But I watched that when I got the dog. We tried to find a name for it, but every time the guy was saying Gringo, my dog was respond to it. We decided to call him Gringo. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Look, this is Gringo. He's big, he's old, doesn't like to get picked up. Hey, say hi. Yeah, I am Gringo. Hey. Come here, you want this? No. They go nuts, I'm telling you. They go nuts on these things. Here come. Who want the snacky? Who want that snacky? Come here. Come on, Gringo. Yeah, be here. These boys round. These boys like that. Look at him. Yeah, that's so funny, man. Yeah, that was just beside me and like to talk him. We can hear him talk. You can hear. Talk for people. Say subscribe. Say subscribe. Yeah, that's right. You're so cute. Yeah, we'll give them. Yeah. Want this? Boom. Oh, they're gone. All right. Yeah, they're my babies. I love my dogs. They eat steak. Put it like that. They go at the hospital, the animal hospital, every year to get their vaccine, get checked up. I want them as long as possible with me. I don't want as nothing happen to them or they get sick or whatever like that. It's always good to. It's like your child. You're gonna bring your kid at least every couple of months to the doctor, just to make sure he gets a test done. Just make sure he's healthy. Dogs are a really great animal, and a lot of people say, "I love better cats," and you know what? Because you're too lazy to go outside and walk him. That's why you love better cat. Me, I don't like cat. Cat scratch your furniture, and you got that leather box in the house that smell, and you know that cat is the animal who drag the most fleas and ticks compared to any other animals. Everybody's got their choice. Okay, I used to have cats. My son's got a big allergy to cats. That's why I had to get these special dogs because they're fur. It's not like a cat, but it's okay. Yeah. Until you got an animal in the house, I think everybody should have an animal in the house. But me, I would suggest a dog. My favorite dog of all time was King Roddy, King Rottweiler. I used to have one when my son was a baby. That dog was awesome, man. Probably one of the biggest Rottweiler you could get around. Was 225 pound, man. That head was the size of a bear. But I was separating. I was not with the mother, and we had problem, and we fixed the problem. We get back together, and the dog didn't like her, but I had to get rid of him because he just wanted to eat her. Dog know if they can feel comfortable with you, and when a dog doesn't want to go near you or growl at you, it's because they sense something that you don't like animals. That's why sometimes people ask, "Oh, your dog's growling," because you probably never had animals or you're mean with animals. They know. Dogs have a second sense. They know when you're a good person and you're a bad person. When I got my gringo, my butterfly, we had a cat. My son it was his world. That cat was like a dog. I could throw a ball and he was going to bring it back to me. It was crazy. But my son got sick badly, and when we went to the eye doctor, told me that he had a lot of bad allergy through cats, stuff like that. Like I had to get rid of the cat right away. It affect my son. But when I went and I bought Gringo, my butterfly, I had it. I hid it in the bedroom when my son came back from school. He was crying, and even the school called me that day, and I told my son, I got a big surprise for you. You got my cat back. You'll see. You have to stop crying and do your work and all. You'll see when you get home. I got a big surprise for you. He got home and say he was checking with the cat everywhere. I say, it's in your room. He ran the room, and I say, open the door slowly. Though. When he opened the door, it was so funny, guys. My son was like small kid. Uh, the dog was a baby. If I could just boom, got out the room fast. When my son saw it, man, oh my god, man, they became best friends. Children who grow with a dog, that's a great thing because they give them to a responsibility. Because not you have to tell them, oh, you have to feed your dog. They give him water. We need to go walk him. You need to play with him. You need to give him attention. It's like raising a child. By giving an animal responsibility to a child with an animal like that, but you're around to make sure that he's doing it right, is bad, anything happen, I give them some responsibility. Today kids They just got a phone in their hand or a controller. Even you bring a pet at home, they don't really give a damn. They're not gonna spend time with him and all that stuff. Now my son is like 21. Okay, the dog spend more time with me than him because my son's always out the house. But when he was a kid, it did. When he's here, my son do go walk his dog. I make sure of it. It's a responsibility I still wanted to keep because these animals, you need to treat them like you treat a child. They want this attention. You have to give it to them. They will get sick like us. They will check for comfort. They'll get cold. They'll check for comfort. They will do bad things like children do, and you need to discipline them the right way. Not like the some people I see online beating their dogs and tying their dogs, strangle their dogs. Oh man, people like that I hate so much. I'm happy there's a new law that if you get caught abusing a dog, you go to prison right away. Because there's a lot of people who abuse these dogs or abandon them in the wood because the dog chews something. Or if the dog attack your children or something like that, then I understand that you need to take some measure. But you have to take too. If your dog attack your child, it's because you train your dog to be really vicious. That's mean he's more. If you train your dog to be guardian, you have to make sure that he's guardian against a stranger and not against your children. That doesn't attack your children when their children play too rough with him or whatever. That's why I teach my dogs to. It doesn't matter if small dogs or big dogs. A lot of people say, "Oh, don't get this kind of dogs. You'll eat kids and stuff like that." Some dogs, I'm telling you right now, shouldn't be raised around young kids. Pit bulls, that's one of them. A lot of you will say, "No, no, my pit bull man is great with my kids." And I didn't say all of them, okay? But most of them eventually will do something wrong. There's a lot of kids who die, who get eat, who get bite by their own pit bulls. Because pit bull, what I think is, with their mentality, they have a mentality of attacking and guarding, and it's a great guardian dog. You don't walk just in a house like that and start attacking a family, whatever. But just say a young baby, whatever, go around the dog is in a bad mood, and the kid pull the ear, whatever, like that, the tail, and get bit. Oh, he never did this. It's still in his gene. You don't understand that. Pit bulls, that's what they were made of. Okay, that's it. And it's not just it's not just pit bull. There's other kind of dogs you have to watch. Make your research. If your kids are old enough, like they're 14 or they're high school kids, that's okay. But I say if you got babies and stuff like that in the house, I don't think it's proper that the pit bull should be around them. That's my view on me because there's so much incidents happening, and mostly I watch video and all that stuff, the media and stuff like that. These incidents is pit bull. When you walk your dog, the same thing. Make sure you got a muzzle. I get into it with some people where I live though, in the section of my town there. Everybody's got dogs. There's dogs everywhere. And what I hate the most is somebody who have his dog loose beside him on the street, because any dogs who see another animal will come and sniff or come around. Doesn't mean they're gonna get along. For your responsibility when you're on the street, your dog should be always on the leash and should have a muzzle. Like big dogs should have muzzle. People say, "Oh no, my dog is so nice." Doesn't matter if he's nice. My dogs sometimes they get along with other little dogs when they go through, and sometimes as other people with little dog, my dog just want to tag them. But I'm on my property, and I tell them. Sometimes they try to come near my dog. No, don't come near my dog. My dog's gonna bite him, and then we're gonna get we're gonna get in a fight or something. And you're the one on my property. I'm not. I don't go to other people's property. And this is something else too. You get me angry, and let me know if it happened to you too. It's when somebody go live not far from your house, go walk his dog to your property, make it shit there or piss there, and go back to home. I get into it some couple people here doing that, and they don't pick up their shit. The thing is, it's not that. It's they live not far, and they walk to your property, make their dog do their stuff there, and go back home. That get me angry. I'm not angry at the dog. I'm angry at the owner. I want to. Oh yeah, I want to make him eat that poop. That's it. You don't do that. If you people have dogs, don't do that. That's wrong, man. And if you do walk your dog, make sure you got bags and pick up your dog feces, especially when they go to a private property. Because when you walk your dog inside the street and your dog decides to go sniff again on a property, that's private property. It's you don't live there. I pay my rent. It's my property, and you make your dog do his stuff on my property. I'm not the only one who bad at this kind of stuff. You got a property, man. Make your dog do his stuff on your property, not on another stranger property. If you walk your dog on the street, make sure you stay with you on the side of the road, not going on the people's property to do their stuff because it's wrong. You shouldn't do that. There should be a law for that. You get caught, you get a ticket or whatever like that. But for me, the advice I give people who sometimes their kids are grow up too, and like my mom, she's alone, and she saw me with my dogs. My kids are grown ups, and I'm done with kids. Eventually I'm gonna be a grandfather, and then I have to deal with kids again, and that's okay. It's my job as a parent and as a grandparent. My mom, I told her, get yourself a little dog because she feel lonely a lot of time, and we bought her a dog. No female dog. She wanted a female because she's a female. We got a female dog now, the best friend. She see that she had to get up and do the exercise and bring her outside, take care of it like she was raising a kid again. And I told her that would keep you busy. Your mentally, your depression, and all that stuff because you're lonely and stuff like that will go away because you got a living thing you need to take care of. That go for a lot of old people out there too, and people that I'm telling you, if you don't have an animal, a little dogs, you don't need to have a huge dog. But if you feel that where you live, it's a bad neighborhood or whatever, and you don't feel comfortable, yeah, get a nice big dog. Dogs get attached fast, especially to old people. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, man. How big dogs and even small dogs get attached to old people. They sense that they're old and they need to protect them. That's just a fact. Look it up online. And it's not hard to take care of an animal. If you raise kids, you can raise a dog. And I think dogs should be a big part of people's families, which children's and check the kind of dogs and check too is every kind of dog's got their attitude and their background. Before you buy, make sure you research what you want. If you want a dog who keeps you active, but you get a dog that's active. If you want a dog who is more family, quiet, and nice, and you're real nice with children, you check for this kind of dog. It's like human being. We all have different aspect of life, different attitude, different stuff. It's the same thing with animals. Same thing with dogs. I have every kind of dogs. Rottweiler for me, I think for big dogs around children and golden retriever, I think these are really protective with children. Because my son, when he was doing something bad, I had a hard time to punish him. If he was doing something, my dog was going right between us, and that 225-pound dog, that's a big dog. I'm telling you, if you see my Roddy, man, it was a bear. You needed to be a big guy to deal with a dog like that. They get so attached, they think that's their children, and they will protect them anytime. When he was crying, my son was crying during the night. for a diaper change or milk or anytime that he was needing the bathroom. My son went to the bathroom young because I teach him young to do his stuff. And when he cried nighttime because it's dark, even with the night light, I had to get up and bring him to the bathroom. My dog always in the room, man. And trust me, nighttime when my kids cry, he start growling. Like, I mean, he's check everywhere. Think somebody's hurting the baby. That's why he was. And it was a great team because I'm telling you, with that dog in my house, you will never come to the window or break in, man, and try to harm me or my kids or come try to steal in the house. Man, you'll be food. You'll be food. That dog will eat you alive. But I'm just saying, it's different dogs. And, I suggest people to look up if you feel that you want to buy an animal in your house. Dogs is one, for me, I think is one of the greatest animal to get in the house. Because I got every kind of animals almost. And eventually, if I would get a lot of money, a little monkey. I don't know why. I would like to have a monkey in the house, but hey, you need money, and they need a lot more care than a dog, and more care than their children. Trust me, man. But yeah, my topic, that's what it was, dogs. And let me know in a comment what kind of dogs you got. What's his name? How lazy? I love. You want to post me a picture or something like that. Show me your dogs. I love dogs. That's it. Any kind of. I love any kind of dogs. That's it. I just love dogs. They're great animals. And please, people, at 70 subscribers, I'm on my ninth episode. I need that support. Don't be always a hater. God give you a heart to be supportive. Be supportive. Just support my channel, and I still gotta come and put these episodes. That's what I want to do with this channel. Hit an episode and talk about it and give advice. I can't. But this topic is done. Dog awesome. Oh hell yeah. And that's the bottom line, son. And don't forget, I do need the support. Press that subscribe button, the like button, and comment. Comment. Tell me about your dog. If you got some, or if you think to buy one, what kind, and if you want me to give you an advice on what kind of dog you should go and get, leave in the comment. I will respond. And that's the bottom line, son, because 360 said so. You have all a great day. Love you all who gonna support this channel and watch me talk is off the air.